which makes you feel confident about yourself. Okay, so the best way is when you come on the stage, okay, and you have to start your speech or you have to give your presentation. Suppose if you have a big LED screen over here and you have to start your presentation. The best thing is you come on the stage, come with a nice smile, a cheerful smile, okay, and maintain a good eye contact with your audience. Understood? And then check your body language. Your shoulders have to be straight, okay, and even your legs. The weight of your body should be maintained on your both legs equally. Understood? So that if your mind has some kind of tension or some kind of fidgetiness you're feeling in your mind, you can balance that and relax yourself. Okay? And the next thing is what I told you. You can open your speech or your presentation or anything which you're going to start with a conversation opener. Conversation opener means you can interact with your audience directly. Okay? Suppose your topic is about digital India. So directly you come and you talk about, okay, so friends, what do you think about digital India? Or if they are colleagues, okay colleagues, what do you think about digital India today? Okay, so that's how you can break the ice between yourself and your audience. Understood? Third is always prepare well in advance. Okay, anything is like an exam. Okay, so you have to be prepared about your topic, about your presentation well in advance. Okay, if you are not prepared, you have to go through your slides first. Okay, what are the slides in your presentation? What is the data? What are the number of, suppose if you are giving a presentation about population of India, okay, so you need to have the exact figures, okay, how many millions, how many billions, okay, how many states are there in India, so you need to have a correct idea of all those facts and figures, okay. Next is resort to creative visualization. This is a very important mind and body technique which you follow in your presentation, because resort to creative visualization basically means you think about yourself as an effective orator. Suppose right now I am giving the speech, okay, and after this is her turn to give the speech. So she's sitting over there and she will think about herself that she's coming here and she has given a very good speech. So she will think positive beforehand instead of thinking anything negative. Okay, people are appreciating her, her friends are there, they are paying attention to her speech. So that makes her feel more motivated. Okay, understood this thing? So you have to visualize yourself as a very effective orator. Have you seen Narendra Modi giving a speech or Obama giving a speech? So they are very effective orators. You tend to listen to them when they speak because their speech, because they visualize themselves as very effective orators, as very effective speakers. Understood? Next point is seeing is believing. Okay? Means when you show someone anything through visuals, through pictures, or through audio, when you make them hear or see something, they will believe more in you. Okay? So if it's better, you have a PowerPoint presentation, okay, of maybe 10 slides and 5-minute presentation. If you have a 5-minute presentation, you can have 10 to 15 slides in it, and you can have some pictures alongside and some audio maybe, okay, some relaxing music in between your presentation, so that it relaxes the audience and it relaxes you as well. Okay, and when you will show them something through visuals, it will be more effective, of course. Okay, suppose when I take your classes, we show you videos, of course, like I showed you, we did a music session yesterday. That was very effective. You could learn as well as you could enjoy and you could relax yourself. So that's a very good technique. Understood? So this is meant what's the meaning of seeing is believing. What you see, you will believe and you will incorporate and the audience will understand that. Okay, that particular point. Next is stress, of course.